Arrgh, ahoy mateys! Welcome to the Makerspace. Did you like that? Okay, so we heard your feedback, we listened, and we've tried to plan things differently this time. There's plenty of activities and not too much, not too little. So we're really excited about it. We want to make it what is good for you and your classes. The way it's going to work this time is it will be one station each week. So the students will stay in one place for that entire time. And there's 4, so they'll have a different place each week. But the activities are involved enough and there's enough extension activities that should keep them pretty occupied the whole time. So if you run out of anything, just let us know. I wanted to let you know too that we went and saw a makerspace up in McKinney, PreK, and we were really impressed. And what they told us is that they focused on language a lot and vocabulary. And so we put up the words, the hot words, and they said that when they did that and as the kids played and problem solved and discovered those words, their scores skyrocketed. So this is an easy through play, also teaching kind of thing. So we wanted to share that with you too. So have fun. Out.
Who doesn't want to be a pirate? Seriously. This activity is amazing. You are going to have opportunity to build your own boat. The students have the opportunity to build the boat. You don't have to build it. They get a boat that they make, they put it in the water, they add coin from the coin box, they can add people from the blue bin, however they want to do it to see how many objects will it cause to sink, or how many objects still float. There's a 10 frame here set out, as you can see, for you to count your objects and see how many it took to float your boat or sink your boat. If you need more foil, foil is right here. If you need more foil, we will have aluminum foil here. However, very important, only 1 sheet per student. That means that if your student doesn't like his or her boat, they can just unroll and remake the boat. 1 per student. This is an independent station. You don't have to worry. There's not that much water. And look, we have a spill mat. Isn't that the most amazing thing? So, hi-ho, there you are.
Hi, I know you're probably figuring out there might be a theme here. There is. We are doing fairy tales and fables. So of course, we are the 3 little pigs and the wolf. So the children are going to be able to, I can build a house. They have all these different materials to use that. And what they will do is they will use the Play-Doh to attach the different objects that they want to use. So let's say I have to do this straw, and I'm going to have the Play-Doh. This is teacher-led, and your wow words are going to be connect, arch, and program, okay? So as the students take a little bit of Play-Doh, they'll put it together. So as a teacher, you may want to model this first, and then take another one, and you continue on. There's pencils, there's paper, whatever you want. They build a house. Each student will build a house. Then we are going to take the fan. You're going to turn it just 1 click. That's the fastest, and see if the house blows down or blows away, because it just may move it. All right? And then you will talk about why one structure did not blow down but another did. Another extension to go with this is the kids can all wear the masks. We've got puppets. As a teacher, you can go through the story at the beginning or the end to talk about the 3 little pigs. We we've got objects, three little pigs here also. Okay, and I think that's about it. Oh, I can build a house and I can retell a story. So those are the two learning objectives you would want to do with this station. For an extension, we are going to have, because if they finish, or let's say they've done this for a couple weeks, they've had enough, we're going to have a felt storyboard here. The kids can sequence the story, or we have these magnetic blocks as an extension that we know there's no way these blocks are going to be blown away. So this is what you could use as wondering why it didn't blow away. And here is another building block things that you can figure out, why did the house not blow away? All right, so I hope you have fun. Thank you. Let me add that we will have this bigger fan with the wolf, and as an extension, you can use these blocks over here. The kids can use this to build the house, turn the fan on, see if it blows down. All right, so remember, when you build your houses, they don't have to just use the straws. They can use anything they want, the craft sticks, anything.
Hi everybody, this station here is called Connecting Castles, and this is a teacher-led station. We are going to build castles and bridges. As you can see, Miss PreK is going to build 2 castles, which the kids are able to build their bridges. We have, what are these blocks? Like bridge blocks, castle. They can build a castle with those, and then they can just create one with the blocks. Remember, the kids are building, so it's no right, no wrong. If they want to make a flat castle, the castle will be flat. If they want to make it big, they can make it however they want. And then we're going to make a bridge with tape. So they're going to connect both bridges, both castles together. You can make it as long, short as you want, because we're also going to be graphing. So we got thin tape and we got thicker tape. Remember, the idea is to have fun, and the kids will be doing this. Remember, there's no right, no wrong. So Miss PreK, the kids, will be putting the people on the bridge, and they're going to see what bridge can hold more. So our wow words are going to be weight, connect, heavy, and light. So while Miss PreK is doing that, whoop, see, and that's fine. That bridge broke, and that's okay. So we can continue with the next bridge. And we're also going to be graphing here. You can graph which holds more, which didn't. We can also talk why. And we do have a treasure here because there's a surprise inside. We have costumes. See, Miss PreK is modeling a costume. So the little girls, we got costumes for girls and boys. It's up to the teacher if she wants to take these out. If it becomes a distraction, we can always just put them away. It's okay. We don't have to use them. They can dress up while they're building their castle. We also have puppets, just in case you guys decide and there's nothing else to do. There's always more stuff to do. We have puppets, and we can tell a story. Oh, the princess is in the castle, or there's a troll under the bridge. Whatever you want, you can use your imagination. Remember, the kids need to have fun, and the teacher can too. I'm going to leave my crown in here, so whoever wants to use it can use it. Just don't break it because it's my princess crown. So this will be up here, just in case you guys need it. Costumes will be here. Remember, we got the people. We got to I lost my concentration. The bridge. Remember, don't forget to put the people on the bridge because you're going to be graphing to see which bridge holds more, the weight. Remember your wow words: weight, connect, heavy, light. Hope you guys have fun.
Hey everybody, this is our 3 Billy Goats Grow Up Center. They're gonna have a great time. They've already heard this story in library this last week, so they are gonna have a really awesome time pretending and reenacting with our puppets, with our switch, with all of this fun stuff. This is a STEM component that incorporates engineering as well, because they are gonna be building a bridge today. We have the puppets there for the extension part of our lesson, but the big part, which is connected to our I can statements, is I can build a bridge and I can work together with my friends. We have 3 different widths of rivers. The smaller one is probably going to be the easiest for the kids to connect the bridge across to be able to have the troll go underneath. Now, the bigger one, it's going to take more sturdiness. The kids are going to have to be a little bit more of a problem-solving mind. So just take that into account when you are selecting your groups together. You're going to have 2 children across from each other, across from the bridge on either side, and they're going to build from one side and from the other collaboratively. They're going to connect in the middle to see if they can make that connection, connecting the 2 sides together. Now, we also are going to be talking about arches. They're going to have an arch over the bridge, right? So we want to make sure that we give them those words and show them that this is the way a bridge would be designed if you were engineering one. We're going to give them a little bit of a head start of the concept of how this is going to be done. We did put one together pre-made so that if you have students who are doing a little bit more struggles with their fine motor, they can use this one to help with the BBOT and the reenactment. We still want them to try, but if it's just a frustration level, there is that for them to use. This would also be here too if that's something that's needed. We do have the figurines that are here for the pleasure of our kids as well. And we have our BBOT. One of our words is program, and that's where you're gonna come in. The kids are not going to necessarily be playing with this in the center the entire time. It is going to be here at the very end, maybe after it's kind of wrapping up and clean up. You're gonna come over, and on the underside of the belly of the BBOT, there are 2 switches. One is for power and one is for sound. You're going to turn the power on. You can leave the sound off, it's not necessary for this. On the top, there is a forward button right under his nice little shag here. You're gonna press that 2 to 3 times and you're gonna hit the go button. Now, it's up to you. Do you wanna go across the river? Do you wanna go under the bridge? Ask the kids, that's always fun, right? Get their input. I hear them saying, under the bridge, right? So we're gonna put our BBOT down. We will press the forward button just a couple of times and hit go, and he's gonna travel right underneath there. And that's what we want the kids to do. They've built the bridge so that the troll can make his way across or under. Now, they can make multiple. They can do lots of this. If you think your kids are higher advanced, you can even let them play with the BBOT. We just want to make sure that they know that that one isn't something they're going to be playing with from the get-go. So have it near you, because of course if they grab it, it's going to be grabbed. And once the very last class is done for the day, they're going to want to bring the BBOT to the library because it needs to be charged overnight so that everybody can enjoy it the next day. There is a house for our BBOT between sessions. It is up where Miss Mary is going to let you know in our closing area. So she's going to give that summary to you so that you'll see exactly where that's going to be. So teachers, you can leave it there until it's time for you to come over and do that. One other differentiation strategy we wanted to do was give the kids a voice, or give the troll a voice, that is. One that they know very well. On the side here, there is an indicator that says off, and it's for volume. But this is the switch to turn on the switch. And it has a volume indicator. If you turn this up too loud, everybody in the room is gonna hear
Who's that trick-tracking over my fridge?
the entire time. Because I have a feeling they might get a little switch happy. But you guys can determine that too. The kids can use this when they're reenacting the part of the play because it's really fun and they're gonna have a great time with that as well. One other component that we just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of is if they do finish up with this part, we have our mega blocks. The mega blocks are there for them to make a life-size bridge if they so chose. And they can be the trolls. They can go underneath the bridge. Let's not try to make them the goats and go over, okay? Because we don't want any mishaps in Makerspace.
But this is going to be an easy option for them to have loads of fun. They're going to be making sure that they can retell the story, that they can work together to build different kinds of bridges, and that Bebot, we can program them to go under the bridge and have lots of fun. When reflection time comes, when everybody's back together in the center, you're going to be talking to the kids about what kind of bridge did they make? What was it? Describing that. Was it difficult to work together? Were there any problems that they had to solve? These are great questions to get those minds thinking about how they can solve problems when they're faced with those, when there's not a teacher around. So this is our Billy Goat's Gruff. We know they're going to have tons of fun. If you guys need any help, we're here.
I built these scary dudes.
Welcome back. We thought of a few more things to tell you just before we wrap up. The first thing is cleanup. At each of the centers, there's a place for everything, so try and keep the right things in the right bins so that when the next class comes in, it's perfectly easy for them to do as well. Be sure and turn off the fan when your class leaves if you've been using the Big Bad Wolf. If you need supplies, come get me. I think we covered that one. While the students are building in your teacher-led centers, take that opportunity to kind of stand up and walk over to the independent ones, see if they're doing okay, check on them, give them ideas if they're struggling or need some help. So be sure and let them problem solve. That's what a makerspace is all about. So if their castle is not working, tell them, build it differently. It doesn't need to be farther, closer, heavier, lighter. Let them kind of figure out how they can make it work. So that's kind of the whole crux of a makerspace. Bebot, last one of the day, don't forget to bring it to me to charge. And Renee mentioned teachers, you do that at the end, and let the kids can help with supervision. The Bebot, this is its home right here. So it'll be up here. This is kind of teachers only area. So the Bebot will be in here when it's time for you to come get it and use it. Also, there's jewels here to use for your castle bridges on the tape. If your threes, if it's too small, if you're worried about the kids, then just don't put it out. Same with the puppets are up here and pirate things that you can add, but teacher stuff is up high. And yeah, that's good. Another thing, we're gonna leave an iPad in here. We would like you guys to take pictures of your students making, and we're gonna print them and post them around. So as you guys build, the students will get to see their work being put up around the room. We'll also put it on Facebook and stuff, so that will be exciting. If you have students that can't have pictures, let me know. Put online. So there'll also be books for the stories. We'll have that available so that the kids can read, and we'll have the fairy tale stories, all of that, so that that can be done as well. We are going to email you the lesson plans. So they're pretty succinct. You don't have to do any work. We've just bulleted it. Oh wow, all out for you. Please read those. It won't take long, but as much as we try and explain, we leave things out. So there's important things. Just skim through that so you know what is going on. I think that is it. We hope you guys have fun. That's what we want the most, is for the students to have fun, for you to have fun, for it to be a time where you can just kind of sit back and let the kids kind of create and explore and figure out why things don't work and try again. All of that is so important and critical to their development. At the conference I went to, they talked about how this stage is the one where they need to learn to problem solve, and it's a lifelong skill that builds on. If they don't get it now, it's so much harder. So anyway, you guys are great. You're wonderful, doing a great job, and I appreciate you so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye.